How's it going, everybody? GriimYT here, and welcome to 2022. Brand new year is here. 2021 was pretty good for me, I would say. Maybe some people can agree or disagree, not really sure. However, that doesn't matter, because what does matter is 2021 was a great year for music. We had some seriously killer songs last year, and so today I figured I would talk about my top 15 favorite songs of 2021. Now, this list was originally my top 5 favorite, then it was 10, and now it's 15. I just kept adding more and more songs. Now we're at 15. I think the list is pretty good. A lot of the songs in this video are really sick, some of which I've talked about if you watch my top 5 series, but overall, a lot of good tracks in this video. So without further ado, let's get started. So coming in at number 15, we have Pixel Terror and Spaghetti with Carbonara. Now, this song was pretty interesting to me because obviously seeing Spaghetti on Monster Cat is something that a lot of people were pretty surprised about. Obviously, he signed to Never Say Die Records, but him collabing with Pixel Terror was a great idea on paper, and it turns out the song's really good. Super high energy, a lot of great sounds going on here. It's, I think, like 2 minutes long, super short, but really, really great song, and I thought this one was really fun. Next up, on number 14, we have Marshmello's newest track from his album Shockwave. This, if you watch my Marshmello video, is my favorite Marshmello song, and I think there's a lot of reasons for that. One, I think it's because it shows Marshmello's style really well, and two, because it's very similar to Alone in a way. It's got, you know, that kind of like cool melody that gets stuck in your head, then the cool vocals kick in, and then it really jumps in and gets super high energy, and the drop here is way cooler in my opinion than Alone. I think it's much more complex and shows how far Marshmello's come, and yeah, I thought this was overall a really great track. There's another song in this album that I put on the list, and you'll see that, but yeah, this is a great song overall. Next up at number 14, we have a track from Boom Kitty and Waylon Revis, Don't Question Me. Now, some of you may not know who Boom Kitty is. Anybody that watches Geometry Dash and knows Geometry Dash really well, like me, will know Boom Kitty instantly. He's very popular there. I've been following him since around 2017. He's got a lot of great songs, and I'm planning on making a top 5 video of him. Honestly, he's got so many cool songs, so look out for that. But this is his newest track with the legendary Waylon Revis. They already did a collab song, It Takes Me, which is really cool, and this is the newest one they did, and man, it is such a heater. These metal, like, EDM style songs that Boom Kitty makes are just so great, and I just love the combo of them together. And Waylon Revis killed it with the vocals, and overall, it is just super dope. Coming in at number 12, we have another track from Mr. Spaghetti, Prego. This is his newest single of this year, and released on Never Say Die Records, and I think it was pretty good. I didn't cover it in my top 5 video because it wasn't in my top 5 favorite songs from him, but I still think it's a pretty good song. I think Bomb is a little bit better, and some of his other songs, like from the Never Say Die collections, those are pretty good. But overall, I think this song was pretty good. Little fun song. It's actually kind of long. It's like 4 minutes long, but I think it did a really good job, and I like the 3 different style drops. It's really cool, and yeah, I thought this was a really cool sounding song. Coming in at number 11, we have a track from Teminite and his newest album, Raise the Black Flag, The Kraken. This whole album is so kick-ass. If you want to know more about it and all the songs in there, definitely check out my review of it in the description. This album was so sick from him, and this and another song are 2 of my favorites, so I put them in here. This song is so sick. It just really gets your blood pumping with those super cool sounding, like, liquidy, watery drop dubstep sounds, and the second drop is really sick too, super cool, and overall just a really high energy song, and I love the whole style of it. I think this song just is really great. Teminite, man, knocked it out of the park. So, coming in at number 10, we have a song from Skrillex and J Balvin, In the Ghetto. Now, a lot of you are probably wondering right now, Grim, what in the hell is this? What is this song? It features Skrillex, so you're probably confused, but this is one of Skrillex's newest songs this year. I think he did another one with Justin Bieber and Don Toliver, which was pretty nice. But this song with J Balvin I checked out, and it's a little short track, a little fun song, but man, it's so cool. I just love the whole vibe of it. It's so fun, and the samples that Skrillex used from the original song, because this is actually like a kind of a remake, I guess. I don't really know. But the samples that he used are really, really sick. And overall, I thought this song was super fun from Skrillex. And J Balvin did really good. Obviously, it's all in Spanish, so it's a little hard for me to understand. But I think we can all agree the song has a really fun vibe, and it's just so cool to play. You could definitely see this being played in a club. It is just such a great song from Skrillex and J Balvin. Coming in at number 9, we have a track from Excision and Kai Wachi, Demisor. This and another Excision song from this year are also on this list. Excision, man, is just killing it with these new songs. I think Bunker Buster's pretty decent too, but these two that I put on the list, this one included, are so sick. And Demisor here, great tracks, super mean and aggressive sounding with these drops, man. They just really rip into you, and they're super cool. Excision has an album coming out this month, I think it's called Onyx, and you can bet that I'm going to cover that on my channel, because that's going to be sick. So yeah, this song, though, is really, really cool, super high energy and mean, and honestly, it just really sounds killer. Coming in at number 8, we have a track with Marshmello and Subtronics from Shockwave, House Party. This was the other song from this album that I put in my list. If you watch my Marshmello and my Subtronics video, you guys know how much I love this song. Super cool. Marshmello, man, this whole album is just so killer. I think it got nominated for a Grammy for Best Dance Album. He better win that Grammy, because this album is amazing. There's a lot of great songs in here too, like Candy Kid and Push and Stacks are also great, and Hitta. But this song right here is my favorite one by far. It's super cool. This is the one that got me into Subtronics, and I'm so glad it did, because he's cool. And overall, this song is just so sick. I love the style with the house party and the vocals and the samples. It is just so sick. And Subtronics style here is showcased perfectly, and it is super cool and a really big, really cool song. Coming in at number 7, we have a track from Temanite's album, Raise the Black Flag. The title track itself, Raise the Black Flag. Like I said, this album is just so killer, man, and this was the first song I heard off of it, and man, it just sets up the album so perfectly. It's super cool. It tells a little story, a battle between Temanite's crew and a ghost pirate. I don't even know what the hell's going on, but it's such a great song. The video too is really great for this, and yeah, overall this album is just so sick. And these two songs, the Kraken and the title track, are the ones that I like the most, so I put them in the list. Temanite, man, killed it, dude. I thought the song was super sick. Coming in at number 6, we have Zomboy's newest single, Valley of Violence. Now, Zomboy hasn't released a single since, I think, a couple years ago with Battlefields, and now we have this song, Valley of Violence. It just came out at the tail end of 2021, and I'm so glad it did, man. Zomboy's back with a new single. Man, it is such a killer track. It's got this cool, like, metal-y, dark feel to it, and the drop just really rips in. It's a really sick Zomboy drop, and I like the switch up, too, at the second half of the first drop. Super sick, and yeah, this song is just really heavy, really high energy, and honestly, just a killer track from Mr. Zomboy. Here we are, boys, the top 5. These 5 songs right here are just the star of 2021, man. All 5 of these songs are just super sick. Not to say that the other 10 aren't, but man, these 5 songs really got into me. And this one right here, from the Main Man Boss Fight, Endgame. This song right here shows how Boss Fight has come a long way, and man, am I happy where he is now. This song is just a masterpiece. All 3 drops are so sick, and it is a super cool song. Boss Fight, man, I'm very hopeful for 2022. He's going to be dropping some bangers. I will definitely cover them because he's awesome. And yeah, this song overall was just so sick, super high energy. All 3 drops are really great in their own way. And yeah, I'm super happy with this track. Bring back the player anthem for it in Rocket League, please. I'm going to keep saying it until it comes back. I'm just kidding. But anyways, super sick song. Really, really high energy. Loved it. Coming in at number 4, we have another track from the Main Man Excision, this time with Sullivan King, Unbound. This song, man, just really got to me the more I listened to it. The first time I heard it, I was like, it's kind of cool. The second time, I was like, this is pretty sweet. And the third time, man, I was just bumping it. This song is just amazing. Sullivan King nailed it with the vocals, man. So good. And the second drop is pretty good. I really like it. But the first drop, man, when it kicks in, I get goosebumps every time, dude. It's just so good. And Excision, I'm excited for this year. He's going to be dropping some sick songs. I can already tell. The new album, too, I mentioned. I can't wait. This song is just another example of how much I love him, and his style is still popular today. Really, really great track. Good job, guys. Coming in at number 3, we have Panda Eyes' newest song from this year, How to Feel. I covered this on my channel, if you remember that from like a couple weeks ago or 3 weeks ago now, and yeah, that song is amazing. Panda Eyes is my favorite producer still to this day. I love him to death. Makes so many great songs. This is just another one. I heard it on SoundCloud as a teaser, listened to the whole thing, and it is just amazing. Knocked it out of the park. I think he's dropping a new album actually this year, either this or next month. Definitely going to be covering that. But yeah, overall, this is just a sick song. Really, really dope. Panda Eyes, dude, I love you, bro. You nailed it. So coming in at number 2, we have another song from Boss Fight, which came out in June, The Pit. Boss Fight just keeps knocking it out of the park with these singles, man. So sick. I know I put this over How to Feel, even though I like Panda Eyes more. I thought this song was better and I enjoyed it way more. It is just so sick, super high energy, super hard, really rips in with these drops, and especially the first one, man. Oh, when it kicks in, it is a speaker melter for sure. Really, really dope. It's got this kind of excision feel to it with the drop and the way it rips in, but man, it is so sick, and I can't wait for Boss Fight's new songs this year. They're going to be so dope. This song right here is just super, super sick.
Yeah.
Check this.
So before I get into number 1, I would like to give a shout out to one, not really a song, but more like a piece from Mr. Space Lace's Voltage 03. This year we saw the return of Ian Slider, aka Space Laces, and boy is he back and better than ever. I think the last song he made was in 2019, and then he drops this Voltage, 20 minutes of just IDs and all kinds of stuff. Holy crap, this thing is sick. I'm going to talk about this and the other 2 voltages in another video more in depth, but this year we saw this come out and the number 1 song on my list, so if you guys know that song, then spoiler, surprise. But this voltage was so dope, and honestly, I enjoyed it listening to it. I listened to it like 5 times. I enjoyed it so much. Super sick, a lot of great IDs. Actually, I'll play one of my favorites right now. And here we are, folks, the number 1 spot. My favorite song of 2021, the best song that came out last year in my opinion. No More Talking, Dominate by Space Laces. Here it is. If you watch my Space Laces video, you guys know how much I love this song. It's probably one of my favorite bass EDM songs ever, period, like of all time. It's just that good. And the first time I heard it, it just blew me away. I listened to it about 30 times. It's probably in my number 1 songs for like the last like 3 months, honestly. It is just insane how good this song is. I can't wait to see what Space Laces got this year, because this song and Voltage are amazing, and this is my favorite ID that has come out of the Voltage, and I think it's just amazing. It is super high energy. The way the drop just kicks in, and beforehand when he throws those rips in, oh boy, it is just ridiculous. It's got this feeling of like a nuclear bomb's about to go off, and when you listen to this, you can't help but headbang. It is just insane. Even the second drop where he tones it back and slows it down with those super shrill sounds that go back and forth, it is just awesome, and I can't stop listening to this song. It is my favorite track that he's made this year. Space Laces, dude, I love you, man. Let's see what 2022 brings, but yeah, Dominate, my favorite song of this year. And so guys, that is the video, my favorite songs of last year. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know, what's your favorite song from last year? Because there's probably a ton that I missed from last year that came out from artists that I'm not too into or I don't really know. So let me know what was your favorite track from last year. I'm so excited for this year. So many great artists that I've gotten into and so many bangers that I can tell are going to come out this year. So really, really pumped up. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a great 2022, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.